Yes, yes. Now, boys and girls, good morning. How we doing? Well, it's good morning here. Nice and bright here. Bit dark in game though, mind. But we're back. How we all doing? Are we well? I have necessity to do some more questing. We're pretty much fully geared as far as Phase 2 for the foothills goes. I think we're pretty much, we're cooked. We just need to go do some questing. I found this extra bonus little island that I need to explore. If I feel the need for a little bit more experience, we can do that. But I'm very tempted to actually start chipping away at some of the main storyline again. Now, there seems to be a boat here that is surrounded by lots of other boats that we need to go and investigate. I'm at a bit of a weird point where all of my quests are to board a ship, and boarding the ship quests are the most annoying quests to do solo. Like, genuinely, tragically annoying to do solo, because it means you often have to take on like 10 pirates, all of similar if not higher level than you, in tight proximity, and somehow magically survive, which is not my speciality, but we'll give it a go. We will give it a go. Our ship is about, we made the ship yesterday. It's fully kitted now. It's ready to sail the seas. We should be pretty strong at this point. Taking on level 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, no problems whatsoever. Just multiple of them at the same time can still be a little bit tricky. Did I take the health restoration talents? I didn't. I'll probably. They could quite probably end up being the next talents I take. I've still stuck with my current ones for now. Did you fully upgrade the boarding equipment? Yeah, my boat's fully upgraded. My naval tactics, I picked the ambush one, but I've since realised that doesn't really work very well. So I'm probably going to spend a bit more coin and swap that out for something better. But let's see if we can pew these guys and see what's going on with this. We need to chip away at the main storyline a little bit. As I kind of feel we're about ready to move into Phase 3. Of course, there's probably going to be an end boss that we'll have to deal with, so. But this could be the last day that I play this for a little while, if 1205 turns up and has got some interesting content, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of still quite enjoying this, so. Now, the Unsinkable is an interesting name for a boat. Let's prove it wrong, shall we? There's at least 4. Yeah, Unsinkable and 3 friends we need to deal with. They're lurking just off the coast, so if we can have some success with these fellas, then we can jump back to this island and just grab these last 2 points of discovery. Yeah, the ambush one feels like a good perk, but it's actually very difficult to get it off where it works. Because I missed, and now I missed, my ambush perk is basically, it's basically done. Alright, let's see how unsinkable you really are, shall we? Not looking very unsinkable to me. Looking pretty damn sinkable, if I was to say. Oh, I got them all circled. All circled. some of your friends. Oh, you are absolutely destroyed. Shoot them from the ship for a while. I know, but it's just a hella boring way of doing it. You are right. I figured out yesterday that you just sort of keep hopping between the two boats and it kind of works. It's just annoying. It's a mechanic in the game that clearly wasn't designed for playing it solo. It's just a bit of a shame. Oh, I missed. Flipping idiot. That's out of range. Oh, I shot over the ship. Tell you what, I still haven't mastered the art of ship combat. Stop circling me faster than I can circle you. Ho 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 ho, cooked him. Oh, okay, we do actually have to board that one now, don't we? Right, let's get this bogey out of the way. Missed. Missed! Gotcha. Sniped from a mile away. Excuse me, coming through. Right, where's our quote-unquote unsinkable friend? Wait for my team to start fighting with the pirates, then just hop on, slash a few times, jump back onto the ship. Yeah, you got to gamify it, but it's kind of, you know, it still screams of, like, you know, poor design. Probably absolutely fine if you're playing it like 2 or 3 player, but co-op, but solo, it's just hella annoying. Right, let's say hello to this fella. Right then. I mean, regular ship, you know, boarding like this is not too problematic, but it's the quests where it becomes less easy. Sliced. How many's that? 5. 6. Beautiful.
Victory is another day alive. She's ours. Praise our color. Decks clear.
Search the camp near the ruins. From the Unsinkable's papers, it seems the captives were meant for a camp by the ruins. If I go there, I might learn where to track down Hans.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Okie dokie. Hang on, let's grab these spoils. I think my ship could be nearly full. In fact, it does look as if it is actually full.
More sail, more speed.
Let's just quickly grab these, couple of undiscovereds while we're here. Then we can head back. Reached 36 mil today, still with a lot of stock on the auction house. Your gold total's absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. I reposted my auctions, but I've done basically nothing constructive in WoW this week. Almost nothing at all. There just doesn't seem, well, there's not too much desire to be playing WoW when this is, A, this is quite fun, and B, there's a new patch coming out next week, so, or, well, tomorrow technically now, isn't it? Is this it? Yoink. This is usually a two-parter. Where's the other half of this? I was searching the ruins for something. I hid among the rocks to listen and caught the name Israel Hans. Nearly gave myself away. Plenty of rumours circulate him about him on Tortoga. They say Hans was born into a large merchant family in Bristol. The elder brothers inherited the business, while he, as in fairy tale, was left nothing but a cat. Craft some items at 5 to 7k, then sell them around 20 to 25. Not even talking about housing. Housing's a very dead market. Yeah, housing's dead. Leave housing alone. Okay. I think you can set the boarding difficulty in the settings. Probably can't be changed though, right? After you've already... Yeah, that's at like game creation point. I think I'm way past that, unfortunately. Yeah, I was making a new server, possibly. This is part 1 of 2. So where's the tree with a thing on it that's going to give me the extra loot? There's always a tree with a thing on it with extra loot. It's difficult to see because we're in the middle of a thunderstorm. Oh, hello, Piggy. Hello, Piggy. Or is it just as simple as... There's going to be another corpse or something around here, which is the second half of this second chest. Now, it's only 50 experience, but it all adds up. Or a skeleton on the floor lying next to a patch of got to be something that looks like a treasure. This is just clay. This feels too far out from where the location is, though. Oh, piggy. Might come back to this when it's daytime. Finding that this is going to be a challenging find when it's raining like this. Literally in the middle of a thunderstorm. I can't find it. I can't find it. Oh, well, hello. Oh, there's the tree, look. Oh, it's round here then somewhere. I did find it. It's always in the last place you look. Look, here we go. Another chest. Elegant bed. And some loads of coffee beans. Holy shit. 40 coffee beans. Don't mind if I do. There's a menu at load time where you choose solo or server that can be changed after creation to change the boarding diff. How is that? Oh, I might have to have a little look at that. It's good to know, thank you.
Ships under your hand, Captain.
I really should go explore this one while we're here, shouldn't we? Just so then the whole island is done and I don't have to think about it. Actually, I think I'm out of fast travel locations. Meaning I need to prune. I need to prune my fast travel locations. I've got 2 up on this island here, which is completely unnecessary.
Reef the cut.
Actually, we are going to prune these. Get rid of this one, I think. Still a thunderstorm. I think we need to head back to camp and sit out this thunderstorm. It's grim. What's Amlam's barking at now?
Helm's yours, Captain.
What's up, Alma? Hey, what are you woofing for? What are you woofing for? Right, let's use this bed and get out of this thunderstorm. Ride it out. Oh, air thunderstorm. I mean, you're a bit creepy there, fella. Could you, maybe give us some peace and quiet? Maybe? Why is nighttime, daytime not changing? Oh, Jesus, it's partying. Can you lot fuck off? Can you lot give a man some peace? Standing at the end of the bed, staring at me. sauce as fuck, that
I
is.
remain at your service.
Right, apparently we can't sleep through a storm. I guess we just have to ride it out. Let's drop off some stuff while we're here at least. I've not picked up a lot of the recipes for midnight decor yet, but I can definitely confirm that the decor market is still absolutely popping. Or at least about 500k of sales over the last 24 hours has given me the illusion that it's still pretty good. Why is this box now started to get a bunch of rubbish in it? Including wood. That was never the plan. That was never the plan. We go in there. Right, I guess the storm is just going to be stormy, right? In that case, we'll fight through it. Oh no, I'm going to drown. The fact that it takes your stamina to swim seems like an odd mechanic as well. Let's go here. Needle in a haystack. Oh, we've already conveniently got a... We've already half explored this island. Have we explored all of this island? Basically. Ooh, okay. This is the ancient fire sanctuary. There was 8 chests here and it took me about an hour yesterday to find one of them. How do we get this damn storm to go away? It's gross. I hope it's not too dark for the stream, but I mean it's nearly pitch black on my screen. There's going to be fellas here again, isn't there? Go. Oh, it's a wolf. Literally can't see anything in this storm. Someone else trying to kill me. Another wolf. Literally slashing wolves in the dark here. It's sunny in Azeroth. It's always sunny in Azeroth. Oh shit, that's not good news. There's... Who put an alpha wolf there, really? Where's the gold here, you Timu goblin? My god. The abuse. Oh, don't make me have to do this whole flipping thing again. I've already done this thing once. This was a right pain in the ass to do. Oh, Christ. Right, sure. Where's the rest of them? Go on, go pew.
Hold still.
Sucker. Ow. Look, after me flipping lights are still here from last time I pissed around with this. I don't need to do the whole thing, though. Please don't tell me I have to do the whole thing again. This was just to open up the bonus rooms. Oh, hello, fellas. Where's the locals? Oh, now you ran away. That was just for here, for the ancient chest, which is still empty because I've looted all of this already. Cleared out this whole zone. Realised there was a quest here. Gonna need the fireballs downstairs. Who's there for a minute? The other one. We need all 4 of these downstairs, I'm gonna guess. Done this whole little area once already. Really should have checked if there was a quest here first. Now, falling through the floor is risky business like that, see? Oh god. Don't eat me alive. Oh my god, there's another one. Right, we need all the 4 things down here then, apparently. Which is the column that falls over? Here's the column that falls over. Like that. Are any of them down here already? I don't see where we actually need to go. Where do we need to go for the actual quest? I mean, it says just search near the ruins, so maybe we don't need to be doing this whole little mini game again. Which I would hope to not have to do. Oh, hello, more friendlies. Oh god, bombs. Oh, it's this table. I wondered what this table was about the first time I turned up here. It said something along the lines of, there's nothing to see here now, when there was clearly a piece of paper and a key in the middle of it. Take the key from the temple. I'm inside. Don't bother with trivial matters. Fresh meat is expected. Okay. If some bastard loses a key again while I'm inside, he'll go under the knife. Lol. Okay, so we don't have to do the whole quest here, which is good. Collect the temple keys. A note found in the camp says Hans has shut himself away in an ancient temple. To enter, I must retrieve 3 keys to the temple gates from his lieutenants. I have a sneaky suspicion I've got 2 of these already. Where's Is it these things? Ritual key for the temple gates. Yeah, I've got 2 of these already. Turns out I've accidentally done half of the main storyline before I even had unlocked it. Just by... oh, I'd clearly missed one of them though, because we've got to go all the way back over here to apparently get another one. Sure. We can do that. I'd clearly got ahead of myself. Can we go to bed now and actually make it daytime? Nighttime. Daytime. Beautiful. I don't think I've really got anything else to be upgrading either. I could do... Oh, I went and got some more iron because I could do some iron bullets rather than these stupid copper ones. Yoink. Iron bullets. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yoink. I also found another pistol. I've been using Drake's double-barreled pistol for a little bit now. Fires 2 shots in quick succession. Shots apply vulnerability. All damage dealt to the affected target is increased by 15%. Which is really cool, because I can just like quickly double tap a mob. Then it gets a 15% damage amp. And I run in and I slash it and then it dies. But I also found another pistol. Which I actually think is still on my boat. It's still on the boat. So, come here, boat. Come here, boat. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, here we go. A reliable pistol can shoot 3 shots without reloading. It's another nice perk. I just wonder what it looks like when we ascend it. Deals 15% bonus damage to pirates, outlaws, and other cutthroats. S tier on the scaling, as opposed to B tier. Reliable pistol is probably better than Drake's double-barreled pistol. Drake's double-barreled pistol might be better for boss fights. Though a reliable pistol might be better for just general adventuring and clearing out of pirate areas. I don't think I've got the Tortuga ingots though to... Oh, I do have enough Tabunga ingots. We could make this one epic as well if I wanted to. I just need to level the damn thing up as well though. That's going to get expensive. There was another one-handed saber that I was intrigued by. I wanted to see what that looks like when it's leveled up. Does that look like when it's leveled up? Your next shot deals 10% bonus damage per stack. That's also another very probable cool one when it's fully leveled. Attacks consume 10% less stamina. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, that means we can hack and slash. I'm thinking about for farming the boss. That's clearly going to turn up at some point soon. Attacks consume 10% less stamina. And each attack applies a 10% bonus damage to our next shots. And then our next shots can apply a vulnerability damage. So the cutlass paired with Drake's double-barreled pistol feels like a win. Oh, I've not leveled this up fully. Now it is. Do any of these get any cool perks when they go epic? Base crit chance increased by 10. Attacks consume 20% less stamina. An extra posture point. Okay, we need more Tabunga ingots, I guess. But our gear's good enough for now. That'll do. Let's get back to the task at hand. Why are you flashing at me? Right, so we need one more key. One more key, which can be conveniently acquired from down here. Which is the wrong side of the island to my travel point, which is really annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. No, we need to take the boat. I think we'll take the boat. We might need the storage space. We'll take the boat. Where did all my iron bullets go? I just crafted a whole bunch of iron bullets. Now it's yoinked them from
My
me.
office, my tools, and a little common sense in the world around me.
Now I've got to find the damn things. They're copper bullets. Well, let's stack up the rest of my copper bullets. Where did my iron bullets go? Oh no! I lost my iron bullets. My inventory is gross, I know. Please ignore. Oh, that's just a completely empty box. Oh, hello. There they are. Yoink. Yoinks! Oh, the ship's all the way over there. All aboard.
Captain at the helm.
Do we just sail down to the round to the other side of the island, maybe? Or do we just run across? It'll only take a couple of minutes to run across, won't it? Although we could conveniently just kind of like sneak in here. We'll take the ship round. Less chance of squirrels and distractions. Take the ship round.
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
You watch, we'll get into a sea battle now. But ah, yeah, I wanted to replace this ambush perk because this thing is useless, by the way. If you neither deal nor take damage for 2 minutes, your next volley deals 130% increased damage. That sounds cool. But the second you get into combat, the perk goes away. So, yeah, it's not as good as it sounds. If you have a very, very, very long-range weapon and can snipe somebody from a mile off before aggro happens, then sure, maybe, but the likelihood of that happening is slim. And it can happen once per battle, so it's actually not as good as it sounded. So I'm going to swap it out. There's 500 cash money down the drain, though. A bit annoying. I love how good this game looks in the day, though. Like when it's bright, when it's nice, when it's good proper Caribbean weather, really nice. Oh, hello. Friendlies. I knew this was going to happen. Do we take these fellas out? Yeah, let's take these fellas out. Why not? Because the range indicator is also not very good. So, see, now I've just wasted the ambush because now I've been attacked. It's just not a very good perk, unfortunately. We go this way. Oh, missed. Oh, we took that one down. Immobilized that one already. Boom! Headshot. Oh, did we shoot over it again? I think we did. Dunked! We hit it? No, we missed. Veteran insignia. That's good for like 40 rep. I like the idea of getting all the factions up to like maximum rep in this game as well, but with it entirely being single player, I think by the time that that becomes quote unquote useful, I will have already way finished playing the game. I've noticed playing this though that a lot of the time I'm using my sort of, you know, 20 years of playing World of Warcraft brain, and I need to realise that the amount of depth that goes into an MMO cannot be replicated in a single player RPG like this. It's like the cities here, for example. Like, there's about 4 NPCs in each city, and there's no like flavour to them particularly. It's all cosmetic. But of course, for a game like this, that's fine. It's just, you know, I've grown to, I guess the phrase is like, I've grown to expect more from games. And also goes to show just how high of a standard I kind of actually hold World of Warcraft to these days. We'll take a quick pit stop up here to find one last key in this, one last needle in this haystack, so to say. While we quickly, oh, do I have... I could put a fast travel location down here. Just temporarily. It feels like it's the safe play. Even though I don't really need it. But in the inevitability that we die, it'll come in and be useful. I didn't miss much. Good morning to you. Welcome in, A1. You didn't miss too much. We're, oh my god, I'm whacking dodos with my axe, not even my main weapon. We're chipping away at the main story a little bit today. I feel as if I'm, like, fully geared and almost maxed out, like, tier 2 content and gear and stuff now. So it's, time to get the campaign done. Time to get some progress. One more can be placed. Yeah, this is my 10th fast travel location. I need to recycle some old ones. I wish you created it on a not offline server, because the second boss will be a pain in the ass. Well, the first boss was a pain in the ass. I'm kind of expecting the next boss to be just as much of a pain in the ass. But, you know, just lock in, get it done. It's fine. Right. This area, I cleaned it out yesterday, but if there's still some in here, do we take the scenic route or do we head straight through? What are we saying here? Oh, was this the one that was inhabited solely by wolves? Oh, okay. That's the case. This is quite an easy one to quickly re-loot. Don't have to worry about being shot in the face by a wolf. Ah, yeah, this is the dead pirate dude. Once again, I found this yesterday. Little did I know at the time it was part of the main story. Now it makes sense. Doesn't look like an ordinary sailor, but that didn't save him from the wolf fangs. You're in luck. There was a key to the temple gates in his pockets. Well, that's cool. It means we kind of got... Instead of having to get 3 of these, we already found 2 of them, so now we get to defeat Hans. I managed to gather the keys, now I can finally take the artifact from Hans. The world would definitely be a better place with one less mad magic-wielding pirate. I bet it would. I bet it would. Where is this fella then? All the way down here. Miles away. Miles away. Okay. That was a quicker and easier adventure than I expected it to be, so... Go rip up our fast travel point. Take that with us. Might need to consider purging all of our fast travel locations from tier 1 locations, because I really haven't gone back to them ever, like I thought I might do. Grab you.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Okay, I need to figure out where all my fast travel locations are. My main base is going to be 1. These ones are free ones. These are on... These are free because these are faction areas. Things like this, for example. I put fast travel locations on these because they're miles up out the way. And I thought one day there'd be good reason to go back there and explore more, but I just haven't. I found this location yesterday with apparently nothing on it. So I put a fast travel location on that because I suspected we'd be going back there at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 sounds like a lot until it's just not. I think I'm just going to go reclaim these two. If I have to sail my ship back up this way at some point, I'll regret taking them down, but there'll be a map with extra. Yeah, this is kind of what I find these locations. I'm like, well, there's nothing here yet. Yet. There will be something here at some point. And so hence I drop a fast travel location down. But some of them haven't happened fast enough. So I'm just going to claim the points back. I'll regret my decision, I'm sure, at some point, but
Ship's under your hand, Captain.
right, well, if we're going this way, we probably want to start off being here. We can swing past this location, try and find a survivor on our route to here. Maybe. Is Hans going to be the final boss? Don't answer that if you know the answer, by the way. It's me thinking out loud.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Let's not hit that rock. Right, Brethren of the Coast. We can get, I think this is, there's 2 locations for this. We need to find the survivors in 2 different spots, so we can get going on this one, maybe. Oh, my health buffs have fallen off. Well, maybe I'll just head straight for the main quest, you know, because maybe if Hans is the final boss of this, it would be kind of cool to get access to tier 3 swamplands or whatever it's called. What's it called? The Cursed Swamps. Access the discoveries. The foothills threat must be eliminated. I mean, I can't get any more powerful, really, other than leveling my dude up even more. And I think at level 10, I'm pretty well ready for the next phase. Famous last words. I want to go do this, but these guys are in the way, and I don't want a random sea battle. Oh. Ha! Looks like we're going to have a sea battle either way. Sometimes you just can't avoid the pirates. Close enough to ping them yet? Not quite. Oh, missed. See, this is the thing. You get 1 shot for your ambush. If you miss from long range, your whole perk is in the bin. Which makes it feel stupid. Cooked that one. Seems to be that you can hit the sails, and hitting the sails maybe slows them down, but doesn't actually do any damage. Oh, that did. Oh my god, that took him out in one go. Holy. Oh, did I miss at close range? What a fucking idiot. Again. Not very good at leading my shots, clearly. Ha! You hit your friend, idiot. Woo! It's a big hit. Oh, not missing that one. Sit in, duck. Quack, quack. Yeah, I think a community server would have been quite interesting for this. But I'm going to be honest, I'm not convinced there's enough people like really interested in playing the game at the moment. I think there's a few of you that might be playing this, but I think most of you are just kind of bearing with me while I play this. A community server for this might be better when the game's like more complete. I mean, it's pretty good in its current state, don't get me wrong, but it's still, knowing that there's basically no end game right now does put a pretty definitive timeline on the enjoyment of this. If the game sort of has a few improvements for an official launch, then we might set up a community server for it if there's enough interest. Depends what's going on in WoW at the time, I guess. Right, here's a big island. He feels we should just park up and go see what's going on. Or do we take a lap around? We take a lap around the island just to see what else is about. Full launch we definitely need to try. I think a community server is probably the best, probably not the best way to first experience the game anyway. Because there'll obviously be some people that will play 12 hours a day and complete half of it, and I don't think for a first time playthrough that's probably the best experience. I think playing it solo for the first time is probably a good way to understand what the game's about. Then when you put a community server together, then it's more, you know, you have fun with it, you know. You already know what the crack is with it, and you then just go and have fun with it, I reckon. No, there's some quests like boarding the ships, for example, that are clearly better to do in co-op mode than trying to do them solo. So that could be sort of like, you know, a bunch of people get together all with that same quest and all just go smash it out sort of thing. Right, there's a few things to discover on this island. 4 bogies we could potentially take out. We've just done a big ship battle. I'm not too keen on doing too many ship battles. Oh, famous last words. Oh my god, 50% of him in one go. I was not planning a war. But if you want a war, we'll have a war. Excuse me, coming through. Don't mind if I do. Just casually mount your ship. Thank you, please. Oh, how did that miss? Son of a... Yeah, that was me trying to play Mr. Pacifist for a minute. These fellas decided they didn't want to. If that's the case, so be it. Cooked a lot of them. Should probably loot the one that's got the loot on it, shouldn't we? The other ones that don't have bonus loot on, it's not worth it. But these guys that have got the little bonus loot icon on them, probably worth doing. My own pirates get in the way on a lot of the time on this, you know. Who's got the gun? Who's got the gun? Six, 7. Ow. Shoot into the masses. Beautiful. Coffee beans, naval supplies, and some cash monies. Nice. We were casually trying to explore, do a lap of the island. I think we can safely just park up here. Bit of exploration, bit of main quest, job done. I think. Who's stolen my island? Here it is. Here she be. Yeah, we'll park up just in this little alcovey bit here, I think. That'll give us 3 places to discover and a main quest to do. Have I got any goodies in my ship? Let's put some of this in here. Don't need too much of this on hand, do we? Park it up, park it up. Gently does it. Very gentle. Gently does it. Right. Are we buffed up? We're fully buffed up. We're good to go. If we do these 1, 2, 3, and then the main quest, I think feels good. Is that going to be? Yeah, it's not going to be enough to hit level 11, but. Which, considering we're not going to hit level 11, I might just go for the main quest. How are we doing, Dirt? Welcome in. I know I'm going to be taking a couple of days off Windrose after today, so maybe I just want to see the conclusion of the second phase. Unlock the swamps, maybe. Ooh. Another set of ruins. Or unique chests around here. 100 Explorer XP. You'd have to go downstairs to do it. I'll come back to this. Come back to this. Yeah, this is not WoW goal making. We've taken a few days. Oh my god, what is this place? We've taken a few days off to do some pirating. And so far it's been well worth and very fun. I've made an absolute shit show of this encounter. Isn't it a bit amusing though? Like sometimes we take a break from a game. Yeah, I kind of have to remind myself that it shouldn't be that serious a lot of the time. But yes. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Oh, got flipping shot. Oh, I got shot. in the same boat, playing WoW minimally right now, barely even raiding. It's just, you know, WoW is very, very, very good at claiming all of your time. I mean, over the last 20 years, they've made it an art style, haven't they, for it to basically steal your entire life in a way. I mean, I can't complain because it's given me so many opportunities. The opportunity to be able to basically play video games for a living is, like, to many people on par with winning the lottery, and I fully understand that. But yes, it is kind of odd to then, you know, turn around and state that I'm going to take a break from playing this game while I go play another game. It is kind of odd, but WoW does have... We meme on World of Warcraft for never having things to do or having too many things to do, or the reality is that over 20 years they have developed it to a fine art of attention grabbing. And if you let it grab your attention too strongly, it's only your own fault. Be a proper job even for those not streaming it. Yeah. I mean, I've shared my opinions quite strongly recently about goal making, and especially focused around crafting. I can't get away from the fact that crafting has been the big part of my enjoyment of the game for quite a while. A couple of expansions, well, more than a couple of expansions now, really. But at the same time, crafting's in a position right now where I can't get the enjoyment out of it that I used to. That's not to say it's good, that's not to say it's bad, that's not to say it's broken, it's just... it's run its course for me. The only way to make significant gains from like crafting right now is to be really, really hardcore and sweaty about the game. Which is fine if you want to do that, and they've created the opportunity for those players to do that, so it's really good in that regard. I just don't want to do it myself. The sweatiness of it requires like multiple hours of daily focus and attention and tracking markets, and it's very difficult to do broadly. If you were to niche down super deep and say do like just jewel crafting or just leatherworking or something, there's very strong ways you can minimize the amount of time and effort it takes to do it. But I also don't want to pigeonhole myself into just one profession in WoW, which is why I've kind of chosen to explore other options. We've quite aggressively in recent months gone away from crafting and more into like flipping and stuff, because it's an area where I can get more enjoyment out of it again, because I feel I can do something relatively unique that others also can't, which I think makes it a little bit more interesting to watch, more interesting for me to play, and so generally, you know, win-win all round. Crafting's become tedious, time-consuming, and repetitive. At least in Shadowlands, there was big money attached to the legendary. In fact, yeah, it's a rock and a hard place situation for Blizzard, because like I mentioned, it's not that the system's bad. It's just that it only really caters to a very, 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 very small number of people. It only caters to those people who are willing to track the material prices with more level of detail than you would stocks IRL, It requires you to mass invest and craft way ahead of time, whilst also simultaneously hoping that reset is going to go the way you expect it to go. And the reward and the payoff for doing all of this just isn't as sizable as your legendary factory from back in the day. And there's also nowhere near as many, there's nowhere near as much room for as many people to do it. At least the legendary factory, you could have, you know, most people on their realm would see you were only competing against a select handful of other people, whereas now competing against absolutely everybody leaves the door only open for like 1% of the player base. The region-wide auction house is very, very good at what it does well, but it's incredibly bad for crafting generally. It's incredible for flipping. It's incredible for keeping the game relatively fairly priced in terms of, you know, if you play on this server or that server, your potions are the same price. Your cost to play the game is normalized these days, which is for the game very good, but it's just terrible for the crafting system. And I don't know how Blizzard, I don't know how they address this, because when somebody like myself, who was probably one of the biggest advocates for the new crafting system and easily one of its biggest fans, is now not able to extract anywhere near as much enjoyment out of it. That's a problem, right? And I've also, you know, I've come to the conclusion where I don't really feel like it's, you know, that great of an idea to recommend other people do it. Because I know how the system works. I know that there's only, 1% of people will win and 99% of people will lose. It feels like promoting gambling at that point, which just doesn't sit right with me. It just feels odd. Dare I say it, with something like farming, you always know where you stand, right? The farming doesn't have a lose. You can't lose with farming. You just either win, you always win, but the question is how much do you win? Which is where and why, for most players, farming is the ideal way to make gold. I've always tried to showcase that farming is often very time consuming, but you could use something like crafting as a way to spend the same amount of time and gain more from it, or gain the same amount out of it while spending way less time, is the way I've always tried to approach it. Why can't I make many of these? Wow, I need 5 feathers for every single one of these. Why have I not got any feathers? Did I not kill like 1 billion dodos? Apparently not. I can craft a few of these though. Like I said, I tried to be very careful about how I discuss this. I'm not like slating the system. I'm not necessarily saying it's bad, nor am I saying that people shouldn't do it. I'm just saying the odds are like so heavily stacked against you actually winning. And as long as you understand what is ahead of you, you can do humongously impressive things with the professions in WoW. It's still entirely possible, but the likelihood of most people doing it is slim to none these days. Forced to do flipping, and I definitely prefer crafting and selling my own products. Yeah, I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how I don't know how Blizzard addresses this or even tries to address this. Because it's difficult, because it's, you know, it's a pendulum. I mean, they've done good things with, like, concentration. Concentration arguably is very, very good. It gives everybody who has professions an opportunity to make a little bit of gold. My take is that they've actually taken a step backwards on that in Midnight, and I think that is where the element of poor design is. That's the only place I can actually point some criticism at the system, is that Midnight seems to have been a step backwards, not a step forward. Adding concentration, getting rid of inspiration, which was the RNG factor. RNG can be fun, but it has to be more fun than it is not fun. RNG is more fun when it's, you know, there's a chance that you might lose, but most of the time you win. That wasn't really how the RNG with inspiration worked. Inspiration was you have an absolute, you know exactly how many times you're going to win, but most of the time you lost. And which often meant that it was just a bit of a feels bad.
You don't walk away from this.
Oh god, bombs. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I mean, I tend to agree with Blizzard's take on this, that sometimes they have to change things just for the sake of change, just to keep things feeling fresh. And I kind of think that the profession system is kind of in that position now. When you have a relatively complex system like what we have now with crafting, where you've got many moving parts, that's not inherently bad, but it does mean you need to change it up from time to time, because people are going to go out of their way to figure it out, and I and many other people have done exactly that. Oh, a 9th map, hello. I and many other people have taken large amounts of time out of their day to figure this stuff out. But once it's figured out, and once enough people figure it out, you have both complexity and the problem of that when too many people have figured it out, there's not enough pieces of the pie to go round to make it worthwhile anymore. So you have a double bad situation of that you have a complicated system for anybody that hasn't worked it out, and you have a complicated system that isn't really that rewarding for those that have worked it out. It's not a win-win anymore. It's an everybody loses situation. So from a gameplay perspective, you're best off changing it up so that those that have worked it out have something new to work out, and those that haven't worked it out already are on an equal footing to those, you know, to everybody else again. Is my take on it. This is where I think concentration was quite good. Concentration turned up and it changed the system from what we had in Dragonflight just enough so that there was a bit of a new meta and everybody, you know, started going into concentration and whatever. But Midnight feels like stalemate. It feels like they've gone backwards. Instead of changing up some stuff and moving forward with the system, they've just taken things away, making the complicated system slightly less complicated, but not changing it in a meaningful enough way for those that already knew how the system worked to get their teeth into something new. It just now means that everything is just so hyper optimized, it's unreal. Only emphasizing the problem that 1% of people come away with some profit and 99% of people lose their ass to the house. Which makes it, from my perspective, very difficult to suggest people go and play with, because I've always tried to help people make more gold. I'm not out there to try and help 99% of people lose gold. Feels awkward. I don't like awkward. But I'm meant to be playing a pirate game, and somehow I've magically started talking about the economy difficulties of World of Warcraft again. How the flipping hell does that happen? How do I pull all of these and not die tremendously?
Come here.
Let's shoot you a few times just for fun. Woo! Dodged a bullet there, quite literally. Oh, one got me. Oh, I thought that was going to kill him. Alright, it did. Our combo does so much damage now that at least we can actually cut through 3 or 4 mobs without too much problem. You activated doggy cam, and I didn't have doggos to show you. I've only got 2 in here today with me. I've got Nipsu and I've got Alma. Solo's in the main house. The irony, the dog bed has no dog in it. Amlam's is blocked over by the door. And Nipsu's by my feet. Both Nipsus actually. Haha! Sock cam. It's okay, I think I have as many channel points as I have gold in WoW. Hey, good effort. Congratulations on your millions either way. Typical dogs, 3 dog beds, no dogs in them. Yeah, always the case. Always the case. The entrance to the temple is sealed by stone gates. Upon closer inspection, you notice oddly shaped indentations resembling keyholes. Insert keys. Boom. Right, before we navigate in there, let's find the other 2. At least let's clear out the locals.
Prepare to die.
Ow, 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 ow. Easy now. Ow, 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 ow. Suck it, bitch. Whew. That was closer than it needed to be. Why am I still in combat? Who am I still in combat with? Fine. Okay, I was expecting there to be a treasure around there, and there wasn't. Did we explore this side of the world? There's 2 more treasures to find in this location. I wonder if they are actually in the temple now. And I've actually got no inventory space again. I'm wondering it. Oh, okay, let's just drop some of this rubbish we don't need. Thanks, man. That'll do. Giving us a bit more room. Some more friendlies down there, so maybe that's where something is.
You're dead.
Daytime would be much easier to see. Still can't find a treasure down here either. Where are these last 2? Oh, hello, 3 more friends. Let's heal up before we take them out. There's one of the chests. Some silver ingots, don't mind if I do. Someone left me missing one though. Lightweight metal cage for a parrot with a perch and a small door. Nice. What else was in there? Oh, the map to the new treasure. Okay, well, ooh, hello.
I will kill you.
Oh, you're shooting at me. Well, you didn't do that. Woo! God for a wooden box. Nearly took my head off. Go on, gotta be a treasure in here, surely. No treasures! What's this last treasure? Maybe it is in the temple. Must be in the temple, mustn't it? But you should be able to get all of the... Going in the temple is part of the main storyline quest. You should be able to get all of the treasures without the storyline. I must have missed some in somewhere. Missed some in somewhere. I want to find it now before things respawn. Because if we go do the quest and then port out or something, kill everything again. Oh yeah. Come on, treasure. Need the sparklers. Now, there's a weird light here. I can't work out where it's from. But there's definitely light coming through there. Almost like I should be able to whack through the wall or something. That's clearly an inside bit, but I don't know how to get to the inside bit. Maybe it is actually the other side of the temple entrance here. Oh, it probably is. You know, it's probably one of these fires clipping through the wall. Probably what it is. You can't build near boss arenas. Okay. We've got boss arena ahead of us then. If that's the case, we should probably clear inventory before we start doing the main. Okay, this is the final boss of the area. I think we should go clear inventory because we're going to die many a times. I don't want to lose a bunch of stuff. You got yourself a spoiler? I know. Yeah. The game spoiled it for me by telling me that I'm not allowed to do something before I'm meant to know it's a boss. I'm going to assume the last treasure is in by the boss as well then. This is all the random stuff I threw on the floor. Just a log. There's nothing else up here, was there? We checked this one. No. Right. Let's empty inventory, stock up on foods, stock up on potions, and get ready to smash our face against the keyboard a little bit, I guess. Might move my fast travel point over here. This looks like a shorter run back. Oh, we'll get a fast travel point when we get down there, won't we? Yeah, I think we do. We got a fast travel point, the last one. Let's just YOLO it. Let's go. World first. Get it done. Should be a fast travel point down here anyway. Fast travel activated. See, there we go. What did I say? In that case then, let's go back to base. Let's get prepared. Woof! Right, I need to pee before we do all of this. Back in 2. Right then, chat. Boys and girls, it's time to lock in. We do not need peanuts on our bars. We need big boy health potions. We need plenty of food. We're actually prepped and ready, you know. We just need to empty inventory of anything that's of value. Because we might die 500 times and lose stuff otherwise. We got a stack of bullets, which we will need. We got some copper bullets if we run out. You're meant to go in there. The inventory for everything else is kind of running a bit short. Let's put you away. Spare potions. We're gonna need some more bandages. Let's grab ourselves a stack of 2 of bandages. Right, we should be good to go. Stack of food, stack of bandages, stack of potions. Surely we won't ever need more than that. We got our pew pew gun. Shot supply vulnerability, increasing the damage by 15%. Then our slashy slash weapon has a 10% critical strike chance. Now, if I was really trying to optimize and min-max for the purpose of killing a boss, I would switch out these weapons. But it seems like a little bit too much like hard work for right now. For example, I've got... Where has it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, I've probably lost it, haven't I? Where did I put it? I've got a reliable pistol, which does 3 shots. 3 shots without reloading. And has a... I seem to remember this had quite a cool, epic stat if we were to upgrade it. Does 15% damage, bonus damage to pirates, outlaws, and other cutthroat. The thing is I don't know if the boss is considered a pirate, an outlaw, or a cutthroat. I would assume he probably is, but also one of these, I can't remember which one it was, one of my weapons also gave me that attacks increases something or other. One of my sabers had a better perk than what this does. Where's my... Or was it a weapon? No, I definitely had a... I definitely had a saber that gave me... Oh, it was the... Oh, this cutlass, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, hits apply the take aim effect that stacks up to 9 times. Your next shot will deal 10% bonus damage per stack. And attacks consume less. Yeah, the best combo I think I have is actually this reliable pistol. Reliable pistol and the cutlass, both are epic, are probably the 2 best options, but I don't have the mats to level them both up to max. I'm going to just assume for now that they... Though my cutlass is level 9 already. I'm going to just kill the boss with what we got. But if we really get stuck, there is options. That's basically what I'm trying to get across. We have options. My ring right now is also slash damage increased by 9%. So we're slapping with a razor. Bonus vitality on the necklace. I don't think they can really get any more upgrades other than maybe ascending them. 15 vitality. Should we ascend it to 15 vitality? Should we ascend it to 12% slash damage? Oh, no, I can't, because I need the level 3 station to do these. Which we don't get until we kill this boss anyway. So, yeah, our jewellery is as good as we get. I think we're ready, chat. I think we're ready. Ready to kill a boss. Ready for me to smash my face against the keyboard and get really annoyed at the game. Yes, sirree. We're ready to go. Oh look, can we see him through there? We get sneaky peek. Sneaky peek? No sneaky peeks? No sneaky peeks. Alright, let's rebuff up because I think we're going to need to. One of you, one of you. All damage increased by 8%. I'm not going to fully use elixirs until I've at least seen the boss, you know, actually. Right. Behind the stone barred gates, hundreds of restless souls and enrage. You hear the... Yeah. Open the gate. Right then, fella. Israel hands.
What you don't understand.
Whoa, you slap. See what he does. Spits out a few skellies. We avoid the skellies. Okay, you practically one-shot me with that.
Don't bite.
Okay, he has himself a gun too. He has himself a gun too. Use consumables? Obviously you save those until you finish the game for the just-in-case moments. Exactly, yeah. I'm treating this a little bit like a Mythic World first boss kill. Not going to fully buff up until I've seen what the boss actually does. I need to stay both close and far from him at the same time.
The dead were answering. You interrupt the ground rocks where I tread.
Oh, I definitely dodged that, by the way. I'm just saying. Right, we can dodge these. He's going to shoot us. Oh, no, he's going to pew me. Okay. Lust on pull, yeah. Yeah, I forgot.
What you don't understand.
Oh, come on.
Dead men don't bite.
The issue I have here is that I don't really have any room for movement in terms of like extra power I can gain. Much like a mage tower, this is just this is a skill issue. This is a skill issue. Skill issue with a combat system I don't particularly enjoy.
The dead were answering. You interrupt what you don't understand.
Oh, I have to dodge to miss the skulls, but then he zooms like instantly and then shoots me. So I both can't be up his ass to kill him, and I also can't be far away because he shoots me. Yeah, this is going to require a bit of a maneuver masterclass, isn't it? is a matter of get good. Oh, it definitely is, yeah. Learn what he does, learn the timings of when he does it, and then don't get hit by it.
The dead were answering. You interrupt what you don't understand.
I see, I double dodged that. Just for reference. He seems to be able to slash further than I can dodge, which is a touch problematic. He's going to shoot me straight after this. Yeah, there we go. Trying to figure out when I can get some shots off on him. See, I definitely dodged that. This is the thing that gets me with these games. I definitely dodged that. Hang on, I'm gonna knock my drink over. In the Bloodborne subreddit, when somebody asks, how do I kill this boss, the answer is almost always get good. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those scenarios. I've burnt through that entire stack of potions just trying to, like, stay alive there and see the fight. This might be where I run low, because I definitely do not have enough clay for this. $20. Stack of potions. If I see the boss fight enough times, we'll get there, but it will cause me a headache while I do it. Oh, why did I use that twice? It shouldn't let you use the same flipping buff twice in quick succession like that. That fingered it.
The dead are answering. You interrupt what you don't understand.
Look, he literally did like 70% of my health in one go, 50% of my health in one attack. His damage is ludicrous. It's like between 50 to 70% of my health every attack. When his slash combo seems to be further than my dodge allows. Yeah, this is going to require an absolute masterclass. And I'm not sure I've got that in me.
The dead were answering. You interrupt what you don't understand.
Why? Can I just go steal the treasure? Apparently not. Is there a way to just... Okay, you can run to outrange those. Ah, it's... okay. I hated this the first boss, and I hate this even more the second boss. We need a pull counter. Now, I don't know if it's meant to be something that I considered look at during the fight, but there's like pressure pads on the floor. I don't know what they do.
You don't understand.
See, I definitely dodged that. This is the thing that annoys me. I definitely dodged that. Right, we just run out of the way of these. No, why did I take my fucking shovel out? Let's go again. Oh, no, I'm 70% dead in one hit. And now my potion doesn't work. And now he's shot me in the back. Yeah, fuck this game. Genuinely. fact that some people find games like this enjoyable actually baffles me. Method actually have a guide for this boss? Wait, method.gg? That somebody at Method's clearly playing this then. If they're posting guides for Windrose, that's funny. Oh, I'm out of food buffs. Oh, that's not a good start. Oh, I'm out of food buffs already. I've gone through a whole stack of food already. Okay, I need to reconsider those options then. I'm out of a full stack of food already. Spin up a new online. No. No, I don't need a carry. Let's get some food. What food do we have? We have the hearty egg broth. In fact, we need both foods. Some chicken. 10 of them. Grab those. Here we go again.
You interrupt what you don't understand. The ground rots where I tread.
Definitely dodged. Okay, that's his animation for shooting. My guess is that it feels like this game rewards aggressiveness, like dodging into a boss instead of away. Oh, I mean, maybe. Buffed up.
The dead were answering. You interrupt what you don't understand.
Right, we'll come back to this. We'll come back to this. I'm not going to smash my face against the keyboard too much trying to do this. We will definitely come back to this. There are other options that we... yeah, I'm going to have to kill it at some point, aren't I? But... I also know that doing this on stream is significantly less likely to happen. What are the other quests we got here? How do we get... Oh, I've taken the fast travel point away from here. Well, that was an idiot move, wasn't it? That was an idiot move. Just need to lock in. If only. Now, I was quite aware
Ship's under our
that
hand, Captain.
this time would come where we end up. Wait, no, go here. Where I end up trying to kill this boss, and it would just annoy the fuck out of me. I get triggered with these sorts of mechanics so fast.
Captain at the helm.
Right. Straight ahead. Straight ahead. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Who put a flipping dock there? Who put a dock there? What kind of idiot leaves the dock in the middle of the sea like that? And they know I'm a big ship that's about to try and drive through it. Right, let's head up here. Oh yeah, goals are good. I'll kill him, don't worry. I'm just probably not going to do it right now. Now that I've seen what he does, I need to not get jarred by it. This is, yeah, this is border ship quest. Why did I take my fast traveled point of this island? There's literally a bonfire there still. Level 5s? What are you doing around here? I suppose we are technically in like tier 1 zone. Not sure why this quest has spawned itself into the low level area. I either have to go round these or through these. Round or through. If in doubt, through. Oh, what doubles? Aha, okay. Missed. You are ruined. Clear these little fellas out of the way. Oh, did I miss that shot? Shit. That's them dealt with. Flipping hell, how many boats? There's another one spawned over here. Everybody wants a piece. Missed again. I've barely hit a single shot with this like ambush mechanic. I need to swap this out. I could be using far better ones. Grim Reaper. What's the name of the boat? Oh wait. All of these extra bonus fellas. Ooh, you're toast. Oh, traffic jam. Actual traffic jam. How did he not take any damage there, by the way? This game's rigged. Can't move. Out my way. Damn ship's in the way. Who puts all these damn ships here anyway? Right, get sunk. Out my way. I can't move. Oh, that was a good shot. Move. Quickly now. Before the pirates come. You're dead. Would have really done with not taking on about 12 of them at the same time. Just ram you. Yeah, get gone. Get gone. Too many of these bonus ships, that's the problem. Too many bonus fellas. Out the way. Let's clear the path. Shit, what's here? Right. I've got a Grim Reaper on my tail, and that's not really where I want him, but oh, I've immobilised him. No, no, stop, stop, brakes. Oh, I might as well just go round at this point.
Lead us, me.
Can turn on a sixpence, this ship. But, doesn't stop for shit. Beautiful. Right, I've just remembered. Buff up. Before we die in the middle of the sea. Yo, I swear I saw somebody throwing bombs then. Oh, this is the way to do this. Stand at the back and just shoot people. Very little chance of death if I just stand back and shoot people. Do you still play WoW? We'll be playing WoW tomorrow. New patch day tomorrow. Beautiful. Now I also believe there was something we had to find here.
I'll decide my fate.
Let me guess, my old man sent you. Wanted to save his precious little boy, got him killed instead. Oops. Never listened to me, never listened to mother, never came to see her when she was sick, died because of him, feeling sick. Is that the bullet? Family issues. Definite family issues. All that for 50 XP.
Helm's yours, Captain.
Right, loot her up. Loot her up. Yoink. Tell Francis Arnold. That's in the main city, isn't it? That's in one of the main cities somewhere. Or at least I thought it was. Yeah, up here. Or Toga.
Everything has consequences.
Oh, we get the option to tell the truth or lie. It was actually your son who organised the kidnapping. Your son has died in captivity, or I couldn't find him. Well, we're a truthful pirate. Is he dead? Don't answer. Your face says it all. My wife's condition worsened. I was at sea returning with medicine. A storm broke out. We were blown off course. Only made it back for a funeral. Jacques never forgave me. Turned out to be a bad father and a useless friend, but I still honour my agreements like a good merchant. Here's your reward. Yeah, give me my cash monies. Give me my cash monies. Oh, 15 guinea. We'll take that. That's better than a kick in the teeth. Talk to Galen at the tavern in Tortoga. Oh, we're already here. That's easy business. How do we get inside?
A gentleman's word is worth more.
A strong
than
drink,
gold.
one bottle, and your heartache is gone, but your head won't thank you later, sure. I thought life had adequately prepared me for this violence and lies, but every day a new adventure. Pirates, captivity, battles, undead. However, I still naively hoped I could trust my friends. Nice! A little bit more experience. Still got these 3 keys. I don't know why I still need those. Now the bitter pill is complete. 2 more side quests. This sacrificial lamb one I should have done ages ago. Brethren of the Coast is level 12. Mystery of the Expedition is level 14. Yeah, we're kind of quite quickly encroaching on not having many other options. Other than to go slam that damn boss. Which is is going to be an interesting one. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that on stream, if I'm honest. Ugh! Ooh. There's a 9th map turned up on there. Of course it did. I knew putting a fast travel point there would be smart. Knew that would be a play. Let's go see what's in that, shall we?
Do you need an elixir? Is never potion, Masha?
Oh, I've already hired you. Oh, I thought once you hired them, they'd go back to the base. Anybody else to hire whilst we're here?
The news. A merchant brig ran aground in the dead calm.
I was slightly disappointed by the worker system. Though I think this is something they can definitely build on. I thought the worker system would, like, passively and slowly make you product. But it turns out they don't. They just give you a buff when you're making it in the first place. So you're paying a huge amount of coin for just a tiny little buff. Now, of course, the buffs probably add up over time, but if it was an MMO, they would make more sense. But since this is a single-player thing, you sort of surpass the need for some materials anyway. Overall, though, for an early access game, this is incredibly thorough for a game that's turned up in early access. If anything, it's a really good foundation. I can imagine there's still a lot of really cool stuff they could add. Give me my treasure. Cutthroat ring. Critical damage by 10%. Crit ring. That could be a big one. Crits play a good part. I mean, there is one possibility for the boss, and that's we just stack up like 5 guns. Just stack up 5 guns. And just, you know, line him with lead. Just stay as far away from him as possible and just line him with lead. Heal up. It's kind of cheesy, but Whenever the fact that he slashes me and does about 70% damage. One thing I've not really figured out is if the different armor... You see, there's no, like... You have a defense rating, but it doesn't seem to matter. Like, the stats in this are kind of... There isn't, like, a heavy armor that mitigates a lot of damage. Like, I think this is where they could really expand the game, you know. The armor system, it all seems very carefully calculated. And like I said, a good foundation. But the armor system, I think, could definitely do with some itoration on. Because I basically picked a bit of picked an armor set and have had basically no real reason to change it throughout the entire game. Sure, every time we've moved on, we've leveled it up a little bit, but it definitely feels like there could be. Of course, maybe this is where they add it into an end game. They keep the leveling experience kind of on rails, and then maybe switch it up for any form of end game. Then again, not every game needs an end game, so maybe they just focus on making a really good 60-hour leveling experience. Will we be playing WoW tomorrow for reset? Yes. Yeah, there's a big patch tomorrow for WoW, so we'll take a look at that for sure. I do need to do a little bit of exploration on this island still. Is it worth poking around here for a little while? I realise my inventory is pretty full already. Yeah, I think I'm a little bit too far. How many? See it in here. I need 375 experience. 375 experience to hit level 11. That will give us 3 extra stat points and another talent point. Now I did kind of I took all of my points out of vitality and put them all into agility instead. I can't really figure out if none of these stats seem to give you any damage resistance. Damage resistance makes you harder to kill. Could be increased with various equipment items, talents and elixirs. Talents and elixirs, but none of my stats. This is where I think everybody is navigated to a pistol and one-handed sword kind of play. I've poked around a few people streaming this just to see what other people are doing, and everybody seems to have naturally navigated to a one-handed sword and a pistol. Guess it doesn't really feel like there's many other smart moves. It'd be nice to have like a tank buster kind of set, you know, where you're just rock solid. You hit hard and you're rock solid. And you can just slow and steady bosses down. Or you can go the more nimble, light armor, glass cannon style, where you just need to dodge absolutely everything, but you do so much damage you can't move them down really quick. Where would I spend another talent point when we get another talent point? I don't think there's anything dramatic that's going to make a huge difference to me. These points are actually completely useless for the sake of trying to kill the boss, because on enemy kill you gain an effect for 20 seconds. Well, by that point the boss is dead. So taking these points out to try and defeat the boss, and maybe even putting them in somewhere more survivally, or even just boosting my damage. There's 2 talent points there that could definitely be reallocated somewhere. Hitting a crit deals 5% damage, passive gun reload speed, X from healing, temporal health gain when taking damage by 25%, extra stamina, crude damage. Your attacks are 40% more effective in converting temporal health into health. And what I can figure out temporal health is basically when you take damage, it grays out the portion of the bar, and if you attack again quickly, you can quickly refill that portion of the bar. Yeah, I don't think I'd actually change the build up too much. Take these 2 points out, put them both in there. Then after that, with any other bonus point, maybe just a bit more stamina, or 1 point in here. Yeah, nothing's going to make a world of difference. Precision-based weapons are usually weapons such as rapiers as well as pistols or muskets. Yeah, not having any points in precision basically makes my... I've gone full agility, which basically means my sword slaps, but my gun barely tickle. Whereas I'd be better off stacking into precision and just shooting him from afar. I don't know. I think I'll slam my head against the wall a little bit later on. I'm not feeling it right now. You might have noticed. Crit damage, slash damage, vitality, they're both, yeah. This is the thing, I'm clearly trying to look for a hole in my gearing to be like, oh, that's why, just change this and then it'll all be fine. That's not how these games work though, is it? It's a get good situation, and I don't want to slam my face against the wall and get frustrated. Chat, I'm probably going to leave it there. I knew this was going to happen, that the next boss would creep up and it would frustrate the living shit out of me. And I don't want to sit here slamming my face against a boss and dying repeatedly and getting frustrated. Because video games are meant to be fun, and that's not fun. I'm going to leave it there for today. We're going to take a bit of a chill day today. Take it easy, because we got reset day tomorrow in WoW. Reset day tomorrow is there's a new patch, there's some new content to explore, there's a new world, get a couple of new world game modes. There's the new fishing thing, the deep sea angling thing, which we'll investigate. I didn't look at this too much on the PTR, almost deliberately so. I wanted to just wait until it turns up. It's only a 0.5 patch, so it's not going to be anything completely game breaking, but it's a good opportunity to have a little bit of a look around WoW. Get some feels for it again. But chat, thank you very much for joining. I know it's been a very short one today. We'll lock in. We'll get this done in the next few days. But a little bit of WoW tomorrow, if nothing else. Thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.